Welcome my dear students. Today we are going to learn the instrument theodolite. So in surveying 2, the first chapter in unit 1, first chapter is theodolite surveying. So in this theodolite surveying, first we will study the instrument theodolite. So this is the instrument theodolite. So theodolite is a precise instrument which is used to measure horizontal angle as well as vertical angle. So using this instrument you can measure horizontal angle, also you can measure the vertical angle. So there are two types of theodolite. So one is transit theodolite, another one is non-transit theodolite. This is transit theodolite. Transit theodolite means in which this telescope can be rotated in vertical plane through 180 degrees, so like this. So this is called transiting, and this theodolite is called transit theodolite, or simply it is called transit. Another type of theodolite is non-transit theodolite, where you can't rotate this telescope, it is fixed. But that theodolite is now absolute, means it is not at all used. Okay, so we will study the parts of the theodolite, so different parts. So first very important part of the theodolite is this telescope. This is the telescope. So telescope contains two ends, this is eyepiece end, this is the objective end. And there are two types of telescope, one is internal focusing, another one is external focusing. This is the internal focusing telescope. So this telescope is mounted on a Tronian axis. So like this, along or about this Tronian axis, you can rotate the telescope. So second important part is this vertical circle. Vertical circle means it is a graduated circle, graduated 0 to 90, 0 to 90. 0 to 90 degree, 0 to 90 degree, as a 4 quadrant, it is graduated. So that is the vertical circle. And vertical circle and telescope, they are mounted on the Tronian axis. So when you rotate this, vertical circle will also rotate. With telescope, vertical circle will also rotate here. So then the third important part is, so here inside this vertical circle casing, you can't see here, inside this you have two arms like this. So one is vertical arm, another one is horizontal arm in a T shape. So it is called T frame. So T frame, so this is horizontal arm, this is vertical arm. Horizontal arm contains two verniers at its end, so that is called vernier arm. And vertical arm contains one clip screw. So using this clip screw, you can adjust those verniers. So horizontal arm, two verniers, vertical arm, a clip screw. Then above this horizontal arm, this altitude level is fixed. So this is a T-frame arrangement. Okay. So next part is this A-frame, or these are also called two standards. There are two standards. Main supporting part of the theodolite is these two standards, or they are also called A-frame, which are resembling in the letter A. So next, this part. So here, if you come down, so here there are two plates. One is upper plate, another one is lower plate. Upper plate, lower plate. So lower plate contains a horizontal circle, and above that on upper plate there are two verniers. So that is an arrangement inside this. So here there are two spindles, two axes, inner axis and outer axis. So this upper plate and lower plate, so they are like this. So they are like this. So this is outer axis, this is inner axis, one inside the other. Outer axis is a hollow conical. inner axis is solid conical, they are one inside the other, so like this. So this lower plate contains, or lower axis or outer axis contains horizontal circle. This is inner axis. This inner axis contains upper plate. It contains two verniers, and above the upper plate, so there is a bubble tube called plate level. This is used to level the instrument. So then we are having here arrangements of those upper plate, lower plate with clamps. So this is called upper clamp, so which is just above in elevation. This is the lower clamp, just below. Lower plate clamp, lower clamp, upper plate clamp, upper clamp. So like this, and corresponding fine adjustment screws. Upper clamp, upper tangent screw, lower clamp, lower tangent screw. So then we have two triangular plates, so leveling heads, tri-brach plates, upper tri-brach, lower tri-brach, or it is also called trivet. So in between we have the foot screws. So these three foot screws are used to level the instrument. So then this is the tripod stand. So using this trivet and the clamp screw, you can fix the instrument on the head of the tripod. So tripod stand, three-legged stand. So this is the tripod head, three legs, and the tripod shoes. Okay. So these are the different parts of the theodolite.